Hey everyone!
Hello!
Brandon, what are we doing in this video?
We are at home, but we put a call out to everyone. We said, what kind of top 3, 5, 10 videos does everyone want? And pretty much everyone, including us, wants every type of video. Top 5 this, top 10 that, maybe even a bottom 10 on some stuff. But number one by far across our entire social media empire, including Instagram, Threads, YouTube, Facebook, everything, was actually the top 5, correct, character dining locations at Walt Disney World.
Yep. So we're going to rank our favorite. We have both made a list of our top 5.
Yep.
I have a couple of honorable mentions.
Okay.
And we haven't looked at each other's list.
Nope.
So we don't
Mine
know
down here.
if they're the same or different.
Yep. So I'm probably going to have to unlock my phone every so often by
sneak.
looking at it, and I'm down here looking at it. But yeah, so we have a top 5. My top 5 are in no particular order except for number 1, so I'll hold off on that.
Okay.
Unless, I don't know how we're going to do it. We really haven't talked about
We can
this.
just go back and forth maybe.
Okay, sounds good. So.
And maybe, I guess, our criteria might be different. Mine is really focused on, of course, the food and special diets options. So making sure that there's a lot available if you have a special dietary need, and especially for ours. And then also the theming and the unique character interactions and maybe even outfits. Yeah,
I agree. Like, if we were strictly basing it on the best character interactions and nothing else, it might not be, I don't know, number 1 or whatever, because for me, it was theming of the entire restaurant, the food, the characters, the interactions, and kind of everything.
Yeah, sort of the whole thing in total. So I guess we can start. Do you want to do... We both have our phones, so we're both looking at our list.
Yep.
Brandon, what's one on your top 5?
I'm going to start at Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera.
It's also on my list.
Go ahead, take it away then.
No, go for it.
All right, so
it's your list.
We've been there for breakfast, of course. It's only for breakfast. What am I saying? Correct? Yeah. Amazing. The song they play there, was it Bello, Bello, boom, boom, doo. I don't know it.
So
everyone, cute. Comment below if you know the whole song, and then they kind of do the hoo, 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 hoo. But amazing food there. We always at Riviera, at Riviera. It's at the Riviera at Topolino's Terrace. Amazing service, amazing food, special diets are awesome for us. And the characters there, not only an amazing songs and everything, the interactions with them, but their outfits are little, like, so cute. Mickey's a little artist and everything, little paint smudges on him. Yeah,
I think if you're looking for something unique, especially character outfits, you can only see those character outfits at Topolino's Terrace. So
nowhere else.
It's all very artistic. Daisy's a dancer, and Minnie, I think, is also ballet.
I think so.
And Donald is an artist?
An artist of some sort.
He's definitely an artist.
He's always an artist.
But they're so cute, and then they do kind of a song, they do meet and greets with everybody, but those outfits are so great. There are so many people that go out and actually recreate their own version of the outfit and then go there for the character mode. Yeah.
Oh, I need to look this up.
And do photos. It's so cute.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, they're really unique outfits, and the character interaction is great. And the food itself is a little bit more upscale for breakfast. I will say, in terms of overall options, I don't think it's my number 1 in terms of
not mine
all
either.
the options you get, because I do think it is a little bit more limited, and over the years they have changed up. You used to be able to get like a couple different entrees, but now they're really strict about stuff, because we had gotten the Allergy Mickey waffle, which was one giant Mickey waffle, which is awesome and rare. But they've kind of switched up what the options are. So your mileage may vary on the variety, but I think you're really going there for the characters.
Absolutely,
and the whole vibe.
Yep, the whole vibe. The restaurant is gorgeous for breakfast and dinner and everything. But the characters there are awesome. And again, it's the only place you can get them in those outfits.
Yeah, it's so cute. So I think if you love that kind of vibe and you're interested in something that's a little bit different, that could be a really great one, especially for breakfast specifically.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of my choices. Again, not number 1. None of these are in order except the last one I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to one that we went to recently that I think is a great option both for breakfast, but also lunch and dinner.
I think I know what you're saying.
Which is Tusker House at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
My list as well.
It is an all-you-care-to-enjoy location, which means it's sort of that buffet style. But the great thing about Disney restaurants, especially with a buffet, if you have a special dietary need, is if you ask them, they will actually bring you items directly from the kitchen to avoid cross-contamination, which we have done. And that worked out great, especially on our most recent visit.
Very recently too, by the way.
This is another one where the characters are super unique in terms of their outfits. Yeah. It's all very kind of expedition inspired,
pith helmets and everything. Yeah.
Donald, Mickey, Minnie, all the kind of classics. Daisy is everything every time we go there.
So amazing.
So good. And then the food itself is kind of that African-inspired fare, which lends itself to being very naturally gluten-free, dairy-free, and even kind of more allergy-friendly. So if you like kind of Sanaa or Jiko kind of vibes, Boma, you can get a lot of those similar kinds of foods at Tusker House, and the food is excellent at dinner. But also, if you're not into that much adventurous fare, you can go for breakfast. The breakfast there is so good.
Yeah.
Allergy Mickey waffles, much more approachable, so great for kiddos who might be a little fussier or picky on the food options or just kind of like the basics. That could be a really good one. And even if you're a Brandon who might like more simple stuff.
Yep. And can we also talk about the restaurant's theming in and of itself?
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. As everyone knows, I mean, I think, do you disagree? Comment below if you do. Disney's Animal Kingdom, DAC, as we call it. But no, it is the best theming out of any Disney theme park. It's awesome. It's amazing. And that theming transitions into Tusker House. When you walk in, how do you do? It's almost like you're outside in that one main room, right?
Yeah, it's like that outside inside.
Outside inside, yeah. I'm sure Sarah does all the editing, everyone. I'm sure she'll have some video and everything. But or I'm sure link below or somewhere. We just went there very recently, so we will link that as of this filming. But amazing theming, amazing characters, amazing food. The chefs there have been incredible, and so is just the service. The regular server and everything have always been incredible for us.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for a in-theme park character dining, this is always going to be one of my tops just because of the approachability and the uniqueness with the food and the theming overall.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great option, and you can never go wrong with the #1 dog, Donald.
No.
And
Number one.
Adventuring outfit.
So that was also on my list. So I'm going to have to skip over that. Yeah. So I'm going to go to Hollywood and Vine for my next one.
Okay. We really didn't compare it.
We never do. Watch any of our videos.
It's also mine.
We literally, everyone, we can't stress this enough. It's probably obvious from how sometimes janky it is when we talk on these videos, but we don't compare lists at all. We just talk about what the criteria is, and we don't talk again until we hit record. So yeah, Hollywood and Vine at Disney's Hollywood Studios, formerly MGM. But why I said that, I don't know. Never forget though. But what I love about this location, it's not perfect. I think it's a little loud. I think it's a little, not obnoxious. That's a terrible word. It's a little much at times.
Yeah,
a little much. It's extra. However, ... ellipses. I love not just we've never ever had bad character interaction there ever.
No.
From the Fab Five, I think it is, right? Yeah. Pluto, Daisy, all of them, Mickey, of course. But throughout the year, their costumes change.
I know, it's so
How awesome is that? This is not a place for us, at least. We just want to go to once a year, but we want to go multiple times, because it always changes. Yeah,
and it's great for seasonality. Like if you want to see them in Halloween outfits or holiday outfits, it's a great spot to go, and you don't have to wait in line at a meet and greet somewhere in the park. You can just see them in their outfits, and they come to your table.
Yep, it's awesome. And again, this is an all you care to enjoy location. Chef always comes out. They always have for us. Always ask, of course, and they will make your food in the back. Bring it out. Bring out as much as you want. They've never ever said no to any kind of refills or more food, and you may not. Last few times we went, and again, we also went very recently, so check out that video, but you're full by the time you're done.
Yeah, and I would say the theming is both dated and nostalgic, but in a good way, which I really love. It kind of harkens back to that old MGM Studios theme park vibe back in the day when it was MGM Studios, because they haven't changed it. So I kind of love that, but
I do too.
Again, it is a little dated, but like you're not really there for that. And also, again, it's kind of kitschy, and that's part of the charm. Just like 50s primetime cafe or sci-fi dine-in, but you're really there for the characters. I would say the food is mid.
I think we said that in our review.
Yeah, it's kind of middle of the road. There are some things that I love. They have a gluten-free, dairy-free tofu dish and crispy Brussels sprouts that are fire that I have to get every single time. And if they take those away, I will riot. But they're so good. And, you know, some of the stuff is just sort of, again, average but plentiful. Okay. And really, I think you're there for the characters.
Yeah.
If you're thinking sort of that main lunch, dinner food isn't your thing, they also have a character breakfast. Now, that character breakfast is different. I'm trying to think of who the characters are now. I will put that in the captions here, but it's not the Fab Five.
Okay, cool.
It is different. Or the Fab Four, because it's Minnie, Mickey, Pluto, and Goofy right now. But I love the seasonality. Like the summer one right now, they're in kind of summertime stuff. In the springtime, it'll be springy. They have just different cute
October,
outfits.
they're in the, right?
Yeah, they'll have the Halloween outfits and then the holiday outfits.
I couldn't think of the word Halloween.
But it's such a fun vibe. And like I said, we specifically go there so that we can see the seasonal outfits and just kind of enjoy that, especially like at the holidays. I love going there at the holidays. It's kind of a must. But I do like the seasonality of the outfits.
So that was my next one. We're moving right along, everyone.
We're covering all the same things.
Okay, I have only two more.
Oh boy, I feel like we're going to copy each other.
Go ahead. Go
I know what the number one's going to be for you.
You probably
It's going to be mine too.
Okay.
So my next one is at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. I'm going to say Storybook Dining
Not on my list.
Artist Point.
Okay.
I think this is a great one for, again, atmosphere and character interaction. So RIP, never forget old Artist Point, but I
have something to say
still like the vibe. So this is a character meal that includes Snow White, the Evil Queen, which she does not come to your table. You have to do a separate photo for the Evil Queen, and then you have Dopey, right? And
I thought Grumpy came by or
maybe.
something. I can't. We have a very recent video on that, and I can't recall. So,
but you get at least a couple of the Seven Dwarfs along with Snow White, and the food itself is kind of a fixed meal with shared items. But we have found that the chefs there have been so lovely and accommodating,
bending over,
modifying
incredible.
things.
Yep.
They even gave us some bonus soup once, which was so nice.
Some of the best soup on property, by the way. That dang
mushroom soup.
And we're not mushroom fans. Anyway, watch that video. Mushroom soup at Storybook Dining.
Yeah.
Huge thumbs up.
We went into that experience not really thinking we would like it that much.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We weren't even excited for it.
No, we didn't want to go at all.
No.
We were like, this is not going to be good.
We went for you, and we overall loved it.
We loved it, and we had just great character interaction. The food was excellent. And I think, again, if those kinds of characters specifically are ones that are priorities for you, that could be a great way to enjoy it. It is dinner only, so if you're looking more for a breakfast option, this wouldn't be a good one. But if you're looking for dinner and something at a resort, this, I think, is kind of a winner.
Can I talk now about this? Because I'm a little upset.
Oh, no.
This is why it's not on my list, everyone.
Because they took away
two reasons. Now, first of all, let's do something I just said about Hollywood and Vine. It's loud. Would you agree with that?
It is definitely loud.
In our experience, again, and your experience may vary. By all means, we're not the experts on loudness or anything like that, but it's really loud in there. I think Sarah's Apple Watch even had some decibel warning, whatever.
But isn't that I feel like we should caveat that with pretty much every character meal is going to be loud.
That's true. It is a character meal. But in saying that, huge props to the interaction with the characters. Our last time there with Snow White was incredible. She did a separate special video for Papa Randy.
Which was so cute.
Who you've seen if you follow this channel at all. Papa Randy has appeared. He's very popular. Did a special video for him. The interaction that we had and that we witnessed with the Evil Queen, just like at Disneyland with the Evil Queen, she is given leeway, I think, to do appropriate insults, and I love it. She's evil, right? So again, nothing that any kids are going to go home crying, but I do love that
you're going to get into it.
You're going to get into it with the Evil Queen.
Have the whole theme.
Yeah, you're going to be in a positive way. You're going to be insulted, and I love that. The reason also, I just want to say this isn't fair, and I know people. You leave a comment if you don't like what I'm about to say, but I still don't like how it took the place of the actual Artist Point. It's a cloud over it for me. I wish this same exact experience would have just been at a different location. That's it. Because Artist Point was one of our favorite dining locations. was one of the first dates we ever went on when we first met. It means a
RP
lot.
Signature Dining.
So yeah, it is what it is. Thankfully, right down the hall is Territory Lounge.
Oh yeah, which is awkward. And Geyser Point.
Yeah, and Geyser Point's there, so by all means go there too. But no, it was not on my list. I would say this, because I didn't have honorable mentions, it would have been an honorable mention.
Okay, that's fair.
Still, I am going to recommend it. I'm glad it's on your list. It's just not on my list.
Yeah, it's good theme, and I loved the options for the food, and I thought the way they presented the food.
Oh, on the little tree or whatever? Yeah.
And they had like theming. Like one of their things was like a rotted apple and stuff like that.
And the soup or something was in a cauldron or something.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Yeah, that was neat.
They just, I think, plussed it up. And
They
so
really did.
I really liked the sort of leaning into the theme.
Yeah, I agree. I just wish it was a different location.
Okay.
I miss Artist Point. But, well, I only have two more, and one of them is number one. I'm going to say one that is not going to be on Sarah's list, but I have a reason for this. Now, there's going to be an asterisk next to it. It is in my top 5, though.
Okay.
It is. Ready?
Yeah.
Garden Grill.
What's in my honorable mentions?
Honorable mention. Garden Grill at Epcot, everyone. Garden Grill is in the Land Pavilion.
It rotates. Chippendale.
This is the asterisk, because we've been there.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We've talked to you guys about it.
Don't go if it doesn't rotate.
Listen to me, everyone. It's inside the Land. It is a rotating restaurant. Not fast. By the time you're done, you'll go around once.
Right.
Maybe 1 1/4 if you're a really slow eater. But you get to see in the main
the land.
The land.
Living with the land attraction.
It's
And
so
the
cool.
greenhouses. I
I want to say this though. If you ever book a dining reservation there and you get there and it's broken or something, I would go elsewhere at that point, because part of what you're paying for, again, when you're at Disney, right? Part of what you're paying for, because they're charging you a premium, this isn't cheap, is the fact it's rotating.
Right.
Right? It would be like going to Space 220 and the screens are turned off.
It's true.
I can't. Now, I know, again, I'm not an FAQ or the little terms of service you read on your phones, but they're probably going to say, no, that'll be $25 or something if you cancel. Just dispute it on your credit card or something. And at that point, you're going to win. Hopefully they will not do that. If I got there and it wasn't rotating, I've gone on too long with the rotation. If it's rotating, it's in my top 5. The interactions there are great. The view of the land is great. The food is, mid? Pretty good?
Yeah, that's why I didn't put it in my top 5.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I agree with you. I think the characters are great. Farmer Mickey's awesome.
Farmer Mickey's amazing.
My biggest complaint is Chippendale do not have outfits. What the heck?
Thank you for...
They need outfits.
It's in my notes. Chippendale, they're amazing there.
You got Farmer Mickey. Why did Chippendale not get co-outfits?
Chippendale
That's all.
At Garden Grill go, I think, above and beyond in their interactions with the guests.
Sassy.
They are beyond sassy, as
them.
they should be, but not even a special hat.
Yeah, come on.
It's ridiculous.
Everyone. Give them an outfit.
But it's some of the best Chippendale interaction you're going to get.
Yeah, give them an outfit.
Yeah.
That's my one ding on that. And then also, I think the food is very mid. I would say
Not bad, though.
I would probably prefer lunch and dinner just because you get some additional variety. Breakfast is very standard. So if you're just looking for some potatoes and some eggs and some breakfast meats, including vegan options, and some Mickey waffles, you're going to get some stuff there.
Yeah.
It's not a bad option for that. And if you're looking again for a theme park breakfast, that could be a winner. I would just lean more towards lunch or dinner just because I think it's a little bit heartier in terms of the fare. And you're getting like salad from the land. You're getting like
actually grown there.
Grown. Or if it's not the greens, the cucumbers and stuff typically come from the land pavilion. So that I think is nice. Again, it's another one of those nostalgic ones, but I agree if it's not rotating, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, please leave a comment. Have you gone to Garden Grill when it wasn't rotating? Did you get anything extra for it, a free dessert or something? I don't know. It would infuriate me.
I guess I wouldn't mind if I was in a optimal seat, but if you're in one of those ones in the front, that would be so terrible.
Yeah, absolutely not. So again, that's my asterisk. As long as it's actually rotating, because we've been there enough where it's broken.
Right.
But as long as it's rotating, I think it's good. Characters are great. Chippendale need outfits, but the interactions with Chippendale for us have always been in the top Chippendale interactions ever. They're phenomenal, and you get an amazing view of the land attraction.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty fun experience.
Yep. So that's it before my actual number 1.
Do you want to just say the number 1 together? No. I feel like we're going to say them.
Are you on the end of your list too?
Yeah, I'm at the end.
Do you have any honorable mentions before we say number 1?
Well,
Or this should be after number 1.
We should be after.
All right, so here we go. Let me make sure it is my number 1.
I feel like if we don't say it...
You want me to say it or you want to say it?
We should say it at the same time. See.
Okay, so we're going to say 3, 2, 1, and after 1, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
1900
Park Fair at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
And Spa.
Yeah, don't forget, there is an and Spa at the end. Because they take that spa very seriously at Grand Floridian. Yeah, 1900 Park Fair. Do you want to talk? It's your turn, actually.
Well, I think we both can chime in.
You first.
First of all, 1900 Park Fair has changed a lot over the years. Brandon had never been to the original version or the iterations of the original version, which had the Snow White and the evil stepsisters and the wicked stepmother and all that. There was Alice in Wonderland at one point there. So it's changed a lot over the years. They, over the last year or two, have renovated it, reopened it. The theming is different, and now it is really focused on characters that are Wish-inspired.
Face characters.
Yeah, face characters, which we generally don't love as a character meal. We love our other friendly characters, but we're not always a big fan of people we have to have a conversation with. We were both a little dubious about the opening of it and going, but we absolutely fell in love with it. So right now it has Tiana and Mirabelle, Aladdin, and Cinderella.
Is that all?
Yeah. And it's great because there's a little show. You get to make your own
wish. Yeah, it's awesome.
Get to, enjoy some of that character interaction with unique outfits. Tiana has a great unique outfit there. Her adventure outfit from Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is super fun. And the food is great. I have been to both. You've only done breakfast.
Yep.
I would say the breakfast for me is probably my favorite of the two. Dinner is also solid, but listen, both meals have all the potatoes. Every potato you could want, all the potatoes, which makes it a hashtag there it is kind of place.
Yeah, it's if this is the first video you've watched of ours, welcome, like and subscribe. But if not, you know me. I am not big on breakfast usually. It's not that I hate breakfast. I'll eat breakfast. So Sarah, I'll say this, drug me to this place, and I was like, here we go. Even though she always gets us because of me, the latest breakfast, because I sleep till 10 or 11. She drags me there. I'm still tired. This is the first time I went, which we have a vlog about that. But I think as soon as we sat down, almost,
you love it.
I like the theming. It's not overly done or anything, but these nice paintings around. The food is not
very good.
The food's
great.
Is delicious. It is, I think, my first or second favorite breakfast on Disney World property. It's incredible. The chefs there, especially
Chef Mark.
Chef Mark. Again, as of this filming, I think he's still there. If not, I'm sure any chef there would be phenomenal for you. Chef Mark, though, if there's such a thing as above and beyond, to infinity and beyond, Chef Mark has gone there for us.
Yeah, he was like, we don't have gluten-free bread here right now, but I'll go get you gluten-free bread and make you a gluten-free Eggs Benedict. So, and that is another thing to note. It is another one of those buffet-style meals, so you can get that food directly from the kitchen. And we've done that, and I did that for both of the visits for breakfast and dinner, and phenomenal.
Yep. And like Sarah said, there is a little show component to it where you make a wish and hold it up. But here's the thing: you get to take that with you.
You do.
I mean, it's a little collectible.
I mean, you get to take the little character signature
photos from all of them.
Yeah.
You're right. All these places give you something.
Everybody gives you an autograph card now.
I stand corrected. I don't stand corrected. I stand expanded.
In addition.
In addition. But I do love it, and we know other people are completely different from us. Trust me. We are not big in general on interacting with characters. We like it a little bit, but we don't go above and beyond. So we prefer the Fab Five type characters. The face characters here are incredible.
Yeah, they were great.
They talk to you just enough, just have enough fun with you. And in our experience, I think the one time we went, they come back, they'll talk to you again. But if they see that maybe you're not into it as much. They'll talk for a minute or two, and then
they'll go make magic.
They'll go make magic someplace else. But they're great. And Tiana in the special outfit, as everyone knows, Princess and the Frog is one of the best Disney movies of all time. People would say best animated. No, best Disney films of all time, animated or not. Doesn't matter. Ray the Firefly, of course, R.I.P., second best Disney character of all time, just minusculely behind Dumbo. But anyway, moving on. 1900 Park Fair at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is both our number one choices. And please, if you talk more about it, maybe, because I'm running out of stuff, but I love it.
That's the sort of, I think, general overview. I think we really like it. We both would lean towards breakfast. I think dinner is also nice, but
solid.
I would definitely lean towards the breakfast. I think it was so hearty. They had these amazing gluten-free, dairy-free, house-made muffins that were so good. And even at dinner, they had kind of great little gluten-free, dairy-free dessert that they make in-house. Just some unique items that just kind of, again, plussed it up. Yeah. So for me, it's a great option. And also,
huge win.
If you're going to the Magic Kingdom or you're staying on the monorail loop, it's a great spot to go to. Very convenient. So I would say 10 out of 10, definitely.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad we agreed on that. Do you have any in your top 5 that we didn't say?
No, that was all of them.
So you do have one or two or three?
We only had one variation. Shocking.
Which was Garden Grill for me.
And I said Storybook
You
dining.
said Storybook. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're covering everything almost.
Yeah.
What are your honorable mentions? Because I have no others, but
I have 2 other ones. The first one I would say, and again, I would probably lean towards one versus the other, and breakfast. So the first one is Chef Mickey's at Disney's Contemporary Resort. It's hard to put it anywhere on our top 5 because we haven't been in a while.
Since COVID times.
Right. So it may be different, and this is another buffet style one. I would very much lean towards breakfast for Chef Mickey's versus dinner.
Even having not been there in quite a while, I agree fully.
Yeah,
breakfast,
I think
yes.
We just don't love the food options at a lunch or a dinner kind of there. I don't think they're doing lunch anymore, but just dinner. And breakfast is always solid. You're always going to be able to find things to eat there. And we had some really great experiences there. And of course, love the character interactions and the little outfits. Their
little outfits are amazing.
Cute.
And what's the song there that they were singing? Or are they still
Biscuits
singing?
in the oven, gonna watch them rise. I don't know if they do that anymore.
Biscuits in the oven. Again.
Good old Raffi.
Yeah, sometimes, again, I'm glad we're way beyond it now, at least. I'm thankful. But
some unique experiences.
There are some of the COVID memories sometimes, stuff like that was awesome at Chef Mickey.
Had some unique experiences. But I think overall, it's a classic, it's iconic, it's been around Disney for a long time. It is a little overhyped in terms of the food, but if your family is looking for something like that, the breakfast is the one I would do. Just if you're going to do that kind of tradition or experience, that's where I would go towards.
I agree.
And then my other one is Ohana at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort.
I thought about that.
They do a Lilo and Stitch breakfast.
I've not seen it.
We went to Lilo and Stitch breakfast, but they didn't come out. We didn't see them.
That was it. We did. We did. What?
I think we saw them from afar. They never came to
They never came to our table.
No.
All the more reason I forgot all about this, everyone.
I
have a bad memory.
I think they were either having them you go up to a certain spot and we just skipped it.
Okay. I
don't know that that's happening now. Again, that was sort of at the tail end when things were kind of shifting for COVID protocols. But overall, I would prefer to go to Kona for breakfast next door. But if you are specifically looking for a character meal, you're going to get those potato barrels. You're going to get potato wedges. They're not
potato
doing
wedges.
Yeah,
they're not wedges. Yep.
But the Pog juice.
So good.
So you'll get Stitch waffles instead of Mickey allergy-friendly waffles. So that's a unique one. And again, it's a lot of your kind of standard stuff. They do often have the Aaron McKenna's donuts there as a option for breakfast as a pastry. So that's a plus that very few locations will have for a meal. So there's some good special diets options. And if you really love the Polynesian vibe and your kiddos really want to see Lilo and Stitch, or you want to see Lilo and Stitch because Brandon loves Stitch.
Because guess what, everyone?
Oh no.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Yeah.
It's uncanny.
It is. I actually provided the voice of Stitch in the currently playing, as of this filming, live action version of Lilo and Stitch at a theater near you.
The more you know.
So, anyway.
So I think if you are into Lilo and Stitch, it's definitely going to be a good option. For me, I don't love the food enough, I would just go to Kona instead. But if that's something that's important to you, it could be a good option.
And again, like Chef Mickey, it's on the monorail loop.
Yep.
So you got that. You know what? Hit them all one morning. Start at...
Do all.
Yeah, start all the monorail loop stuff and end up at 1900 Park Fair.
Yeah.
So anyway, is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Wow.
So I guess
Pretty
a question we will have for all of you is, did we miss your favorite?
I'm sure we did.
Which ones did we list that you also love?
Or do you disagree with us on?
Yeah.
Yeah, by all means, we want to hear that too, because we don't, people do read the comments below. You might be able to give them a comment or advice. We didn't.
Yeah, and food is subjective and experiences are objective. So this is what we would recommend to people. If somebody asks us, hey, what character meals, these would be the places that we would recommend.
Absolutely.
So let us know if they are also the ones you'd recommend or which ones you love.
Yep. And in saying that, is that about it then?
I think that's it.
All right. So thank you as always to our patrons on Patreon. You're amazing. You all know that. We communicate all the time with you guys. Thank you to our potato holders. Links to both Patreon and potato holders are below. And of course, it should go without saying, but we say it every time, and we know everyone says it every time. Thank you to our subscribers. You're amazing. Please, if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything but a millisecond to just hit a little bing. That's it. Anyway, in saying that, anything else before we say goodbye?
I think that's it.
All right.
And let us know what you think. And if you have another top 5 or 10 that you want to see, let us know.
Leave it below. We do have a list of them, but you might say something we haven't even thought about yet.
Yeah,
so please leave it in the comment below. But in saying that, you ready to get out of here?
Yep. So with
All
that,
right.
we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.